Snus friends, and welcome to another Snus review. I'm thinking a lot about how to develop the channel really, and as I said, I will be reviewing a lot of different snoozes. I will compare some of them in the same reviews. One of the things I will do as well, not that often, but there will be theme weeks where I review 4 snoozes in 1 week, released twice per week, so 2 reviews in 1 and then another 2 reviews in 1. And around New Year's I will have a booze special. Then later on there will be a mint special. There will also be a licorice special and a fruit special coming into springtime. So I'm planning ahead here. Okay, so it's a review of a loose snooze today. It is Oden's number 3. And this is quite scary and exciting for me. I've tried a couple of premium loose snoozes so far, which I really enjoyed. Been Grov, Göteborg's Rapé and Mellgrens. This one is a little bit cheaper. Never tried non-premium loose snooze before. And also, I must say, if you've seen my channel from the beginning, I did a quite harsh review of Oden's Extreme portion that I didn't like at all, and maybe there's something wrong with that batch or that particular can that I had, so I should really try it again someday because I didn't really like that one. And considering that they're making so many Odens, I really don't want all the Odens to be like that for me, how I experienced them. I think they're making over 40 different Odens, and this is the second one I try, and the first loose. So it's made by Gajane Tobacco. They also make Siberia, the strongest snus in the world, Old Ving, Lenny, and also the Isla Whiskey snus blended by Conny Andersson, who also made Mellgren's IPA edition. So it's exciting and scary at the same time, this one. This one though is not extreme when it comes to the nicotine content, so that might change the taste. It's got 9 milligrams per gram, and it's got 40 grams of tobacco in this one. So I'll open it. Okay, really heavy, thick looking tobacco blend there. Quite coarse, I would say. Much coarser than Grov actually. Okay, here we go. Here's the smell. Please be good, Odens. Okay, it smells much better than the Oden's Extreme portion for sure. Quite earthy. It doesn't really smell like Grov or Rapé or Mellgrens. It does smell different. I'll get back to you on that when I've tried the whole can. Oh, it's really muddy. Mud-like consistency. That's not a bad thing when it comes to loose, because that is easy. Easy to bake, that one. That's good. In it goes. And I will enjoy the whole can of Oden's number 3 Lös and get back to you with a verdict.
And this is where I actually grew up. Makes me qualified to review Oden's, eh?
No joke, I actually grew up in a part of my hometown called Valhalla. And I think Oden's might be a little bit pissed off of me moving away from there. And I'll tell you why in just a second. So in goes the last prilla of Oden's number 3 Lös. And as I said before, it's really moist. It sits there pretty well. It doesn't really mudslide like crazy like some Lössnus can do, so that's pretty good. It's not as salty as, for instance, Grov, I would say. So it's a little bit more mellow in that sense. And when it comes to the nicotine, it shouldn't be high at all, but for some reason I do get a little bit of a buzz from this one, I think. So that could be interesting to note. And now, about the taste. That's why we came for really. It really bugs me if I can't pin down a specific flavor of a snus. I always want to make sure that, for my own sake, that I I feel that, yeah, this is what it tastes like. For this one, it was tricky. I actually went online on a Swedish web store that sells snus and looked at some reviews there. And this Swedish anonymous guy wrote about this one. It tastes of mosquito repellent. Not my words, just saying. So, doesn't really work out for me, this one either. I think it's probably a little bit better than the extreme portion that I tried from them before. But I must say, I don't have any more Oden's snus here, and I won't be reviewing another Oden's for several months now. And when I do, I hope it's a mint snus. I will make sure it's a mint snus, see if I like that better, because the so-called tobacco-centric snuses from the Oden range, they don't work out for me, I'm afraid. So Oden is a big guy. He can handle my score. I'm gonna give this a 2.5 out of 10, I'm afraid. So sorry, Oden, but not sorry. Let's move on to something else, shall we? Something completely different, I hope. Okay, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next review. Bye.